everyone, and welcome back to another Train Sim World 2 video. We are on the Isle of Wight 2022 and we are going to be having a bit of fun. You probably already know from the thumbnail what it is, so I won't show it. Let's get the train set up first, and then we'll go and have a look. Yeah, get all the little beepy beepy bits on. You go on, you go on, and you go to normal. That goes in, so that's that. Doors open. Lights on, and livery time. There it is. Look at this. It just looks really weird. But then at the same time, it also looks like it would suit it as well. Which, if you don't know, if you're wondering, what's he on about? Why is he doing this livery? Well, this is the old livery on the 483. Yellow front, red body, white roof. So yeah, this was on the 483. I don't know. It does sort of suit the 484. I suppose we're just not used to it, but it sort of does suit it. Doesn't look bad in any way. It just looks weird. Let's set that today, and this is another Creators Club creation, so I shall provide a link in the description if you want to try out yourself. I can't remember who the creator was, but you've made a cursed livery. I like it. A bit like with the Trans Pennine 101, it was a cursed livery. This is like vice versa. This is like a new train in an old livery, not an old train in a new livery. But look at that. Yeah. It looks interesting. It does look good though. Well, it looks good, but at the same time it's weird. It's like weird and good. Put them together, that's what it is. Oh, we got no POS on the front. Let's change that. Let me quickly turn that on so I can see what I'm doing here. We're going to ride St John's, I think. Hold on there a sec, train. Let me just change that. There we go. Now it says ride St John's on the front. Now the passengers are happy as they know where they're going. Lake is our next stop. It has been a long time, well, not a long time, it's been probably like a week since we've been on the Isle of Nine. But yeah, it feels we'll be back on it. Because when this video releases, it will be, well, almost a month old. I mean, where on earth has that time gone? I still remember, like, thinking, oh, it's ages until the Isle of Nine comes out. And that sort of came and went. I went to the Isle of Wight, that's now almost a month ago. Yeah, now so we know about Train Sim World 3, it's like, where on earth has all that time gone? I can hear sparks as well, which on South Eastern High, well, on all of the Train Sim World 3 routes there will be sparks, which works slightly differently to the Rivet Games one. Here we are. Well, I think it uses a slightly different system or a different way to spark on Train Sim World 3. So I think, yeah, Dovetail have done it slightly differently. Although they both still look very similar and still look near enough. Well, they pretty much they do the same thing. They make sparks. Here we are. Here we are at a lake. Imagine if this livery was actually a thing. I bet it was considered. I wonder if it was actually considered, this livery. Why has the AI left those headlights on at the back? Let me go and sort that out. Mark tails. There we go. That's what I want. Go back to that. Get the doors shut. Oh, I should have actually done the guard buzzer as well. Sorry, guard. There we go. That's what I'm supposed to do. Sandown next. I don't know if we're talking about Smallbrook on this one. Are we talking about Smallbrook? No, we don't think we are. And hello, we're inside. Get a window open. Yeah, what does everyone think of this livery? I sort of like it, but at the same time I think it's really weird. I like the way someone's done it though. It's a bit like someone's done the dinosaur livery on the 484 as well. Which was quite cool. But that was very cool actually. I think the dinosaur liveries are one of the best liveries I've ever seen on Train Sim World 2. So whoever made it, you've done an absolutely outstanding job. That comes down to 15 as we come into Sandown. I guess it probably is so slow as most of the time you'd have a red light at the end of the platform. So, you know, 15 sort of makes sense to go that speed. A bit of spark ejection there. Lovely. And into Sandown. It does feel, I don't know, I'm gonna say it does feel weird the way it has almost been a month since this DLC released. I know it's a month since I went to the Isle of Wight as well. Like, I still remember every single second of my trip to the Isle of Wight so well. And it was almost a month ago. I'm sure that's nothing compared to some people who probably went there like 20 years ago and still remember like every second of it, but still. Here we are. Got the SWR sort of, I don't even know what the SWR bloody badge is. It's so weird. What is it supposed to be? Like when I sort of, I think of it as almost like the network. I don't know if that's what they sort of wanted to make it sort of look like. Like that's the Southwest Main Line coming down there. That's, you know, the sort of metro bit says the PDL coming down there. Maybe that's the bit to Reading, and then that bit's the bit to Salisbury or something like that. Maybe that's what it's actually supposed to be. Maybe the SWR logo is supposed to be sort of a network map. In fact, you've got the network map in here, actually. Maybe it is supposed to sort of be that. I don't know. It's weird, though. And off we go. It's a very sort of, it's just a really boring logo. SWR, if you're watching, make something more intuitive. Like, I don't know. I mean, I suppose there's not. I guess it's better than some. Like, make one like Southern or LNWR. They have quite a cool little thing. West Midlands Railway, that looks really cool. Let's get going. Up to 45. I thought they should be able to go faster on here though. Like, why didn't they increase the speed limit when they upgraded the line? Love the detail in this train. Rivet have done an amazing job. I wonder what that's supposed to be up there. Some sort of air conditioning settings. There's a camera. Is that supposed to be a camera? 2 cameras. No, they're the cab lights. Yeah, the cab lights there. So they got Brading and then Wright St John's. Let's get a flyby shot in our weird 484. Like our old, new 484. The train sounds like, when it does that, well, when you do that. Let's do it again. I always think of it as like the train sneezing. You know, it's just about to do like a, and it's like, oops, and then it sneezes. Like that. There we go. I don't know. Weird thinking. Yeah, I've got a little bit more. I can't remember what I was going to say now. The trail. Oh yeah, the video title. I wonder what it will be. Well, you guys will know. Time Paradox, the old new 484. I don't know what it's going to be called. And then we're coming up to Braiding, so we need to come down to 15. That's coming down. Is it going to be quick enough? I think that'll be quick enough. Yeah, that's quick enough. I would call it time paradox, but I feel like we got a video called that already. Sort of because it just doesn't. I don't know. It's one of those things that just doesn't make sense. And here we are. No, I don't think I'll call it time paradox. That would be something if I ran like this train on like Tees Valley or something. That would be a time paradox. Just sort of weird and wouldn't make sense, and just it doesn't work. And here we are. The classic 484. Maybe it'll be that. Classic 484. Maybe we'll go. That doesn't sound as exciting, but it's something. And there's the other one there, LA. Are we still playing at Smallbrook? We are not. Nice. Can't be born. No, you're not getting on the bloody cab. What are you doing? Oh, they're all bloody going for it. What are you doing? Are they trying to like stare into my cab window? I don't know. Residents of Braiding. And we are off. But how's everyone finding the route almost a month on from release? It's quite weird actually, because the Isle of Wight was the first DLC to release for Train Sim World 2. And in a way it's the last one to release as well. If they get to hold that thing. They made the first DLC and the last DLC. And the same route as well. Yes, there used to be another railway which went off around here. It used to go to Bembridge and St Helens. And that went off to the right over there. You can still see it on Google Maps if you go on satellite view. You can see it on there quite clearly. It's alright if you can see me yawning quite a bit. I am recording this quite late, so yeah. On we go. There he goes. Cool. Now we'll just let it do its thing now. On the stretch to Ride St John's Road, which is a fairly long. This is the longest stretch between stations. Then we got to 45 soon. Then down to 30, then back up to 45, and then it's Ride St John's Road. Now we'll be passing through Smallbrook Junction, which we have done a fair bit recently on the Isle of Wight Steam Railway. And as part of the Terrier event, which almost ended a week ago as of recording this already. following this along now, sort of coming out. It's fairly steep, but I think it's like a 1 in 80. Then we go through Smallbrook Junction, and then from there it's, I mean, Smallbrook Junction is like south right. It's very close after that. We'll get there. We're getting there in old style as well. Coming up on Smallbrook Junction, you should be able to see the steam railway fairly soon. The track from it sort of coming down from Ashy, so it climbs all the way up to Ashy. So you should start to see that fairly soon, and when you do, you know we're coming up to Smallbrook. Should see it very soon. Should do. Oh, okay, I can see it now. So that means we're coming up to Smallbrook. So you want to start coming down to 30. It's one of the easiest routes to do hudless. So if you want a good route to start rolling hudless, this is the one. And up to 45. Let's get that up. I love the way the head sway there. We went like right back. It's a rocket, this thing. And that means the end is nigh. It's near. As we come up to Right St John's Road, which is sort of the main place on the route where everything's happening. If you want the most action, Right St John's. Cool. And here we are. Welcome to Right St John's Road. There we are. But the brakes aren't as good as on the 483. And here we are. There you go. Well, that is going to be everyone for today's Train Sim World 2 video. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. That was the sort of cursed red livery on the 484. Link is below if you do want to check that out. And also to the Discord server, to the PayPal and to the merch store if you do want to help support the channel. But apart from that, thanks for coming in. I hope you'll see you next time. See you all. Take care. Bye guys.